Good morning. It's 20 to 6 now. We got a really late start this morning. I wanted to get up at 4 o'clock, but they usually set multiple alarms just in case. And I shut the alarm off at 4 o'clock and fell back asleep. I woke up like 10 to 5, just jumped out of bed realizing I didn't get up. Went inside, went to the bathroom and whatnot, and then here we are. It's not that big of a deal because that was going to put me up there like 8 o'clock in the morning. 8:30 or something like that. Right now we're 253 miles away, and it's showing me an ETA of 7 after 10.
Take the first exit on the right, onto Susquehanna Trail.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but we'll beat that 7 minutes anyway. Probably beat it by much more than that, but we'll see what happens. I just gotta stay running all the way up. I just couldn't go anymore last night. I had a stomach ache last night. I had to go to the bathroom. And we had that pilot. There's one more truck stop up here I could have stayed at. I just chose to stay at the pilot. There was the truck next to me. He ended up getting hit last night. There was guys parking where they shouldn't have been parking. And it wasn't that they were just parking where they shouldn't have been parking. They were lining up, parking one right next to another, like there was actually parking spots there at that pilot. Ended up causing a bunch of accidents. If anything, those guys should have been parked on the curb. But it was at that pilot there on US 22, just outside of Harrisburg. I don't remember the exact town name. Let's see if I can hit on it real quick. Duncannon, Pennsylvania. US 22 and 322. So that's it. Maybe we can catch the sunrise a little bit this morning, and we got a bunch of back road to do here. We're going up US 15, which is going to take us up to, I believe it's I-86 now, and I don't think it's US 17 anymore. I know the other side of Binghamton's still 17. I believe this side of Binghamton, the west side of New York, is I-86 now. We'll take that up to I-390. I-390 will take up to I-90. Bring that over to Rochester, and we'll end our final over there in Leroy, New York. Alright, so I made the delivery this morning and I forgot. I had forgotten to record anything. Yeah, so we're here in Bergen, New York. It's only like 8 miles away, if that, from where we delivered. We picked up Scott's yesterday with the mold, with the what the heck was it? Topsoil and bags of topsoil. and now we're here in Bergen, New York, which is just outside of Rochester, picking up mulch. Also at Scott's. This load's going to Lowe's in Oswego. The pay really sucks on it. It doesn't suck. I mean, it's just under $4 a mile. It's just very low miles, so it only comes in at just under $400. $380.87. And my dad had 7 miles. And I actually that could have been a little closer to 6 miles. I'm not positive. I went to the tandem lot, so I did a little bit of a circle there before I came up. Just because I was trying to figure out what I was doing. So it's not a high paying load, but it's something that's paying. So I'm gonna try to run it straight through. So we're gonna back road it from here. I can run up a little bit more up the highway here. I can't think of what this spur is. 490. So we're right off of exit 47 off of 90, and I think we're gonna run right up 490 here and go over to Oswego on Route 104. Loaded up and trucking. Let's see. So it's 112 miles, $41 if we take I-90. An hour and 52 minutes and 95 miles and no toll if we take the back way. And of course the GPS wants me to take the toll road because they're all programmed for that. So stupid. You want it to go the fastest route, but it's giving me the route that is 10 minutes longer and 17 miles longer instead for my fastest route. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to run up to Rochester, jump on 104 and take that
Turn
over.
at the first left.
So we're supposed to be there by 3 o'clock. We'll get it unloaded real quick, and then I'm going to go home for the night. And then I'm supposed to come back here and pick up another load tomorrow morning. That one goes down to Binghamton, pays a little bit more in total price. I believe that one pays like five and change. This one should be, let's see, 95 miles. So it puts us at a 6.9% deadhead and a 93.1 percent loaded. So it pays for that. It pays $4.01 a mile taking the shortcut. So it's a little off on the dispatch, but it pays $3.73 all miles. And then the next one's where it's really gonna hurt, because I got deadhead to 95 miles back here on a load that's paying like $500. So, but the good thing is I don't have to go very far. I'm just trying to make this week sustainable and just trying to fill it in. Let's see, today's Tuesday, so I get one load done tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one for Thursday. I think at that point I'll just call it a week. Not a great week, but we'll have something done. I could possibly do one more on Friday, but I got a bunch of stuff I want to get done at the house. So this load I will show you guys. I did forget to show you the other load, yesterday's load. Honestly, it was 10 pallets. It was just in and out really quick and done. But once he's done loading this, I'll hop out with the camera and I'll give you guys a quick show. It is chilly out there today. Jeez. All right, so I slightly messed up here. It'll be okay, but I had to move something, and I should have did only half that, but I'll show you real quick. So there's the load. He had these last two pallets here were on the front, and I had him take them off of the front and put them on the back. And I should have only had him do just the one pallet, and it would have been a lot more evened out, but it is what it is. We can handle much more weight back there. I'd rather have those 4 pallets back there than the amount of room I had back there I had up here. That second pallet came to right about here, so I had like nothing else. I had maybe room for one more pallet up the front, and the so that big space there on the front I had on the back, and I should have just had him just do the one pallet. That's what he thought I said at first, and then I corrected him, and once he pulled the 2 off, I was like, but it's not that big of a deal because we can handle the weight back there. So it's not a big issue. Plus, we're only going 95 miles back road, no scales or anything like that anyway. Not that I think we're overweight. We're just a little more heavy on the rear. So that's the load. We're off to Lowe's. We've got to be there by 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna step on it a little bit and get it over there. Well, we're just about to Lowe's now. It's a mile up the road there. I don't think you guys can actually see it. I can't move it to the side there. Right up there on the hill, shopping plaza. It's got a PetSmart. We're looking at the back of the PetSmart there in the brown building, and then you can kind of see the crown of the building from there to the left. That's Lowe's. So according to my thing, it's a mile away. I don't know how accurate that is, but we got quite a bit of snow up here. We're in Oswego, so there's quite a bit of snow. I know over at my house, the snow is up to the bottom of the mailbox. We got about somewhere around 2 feet, maybe a little bit more, and most of it fell yesterday. That's one of the main reasons I want to get home, so I get the driveway and everything cleaned up. And let's be fair, it's a nice excuse for me to go home and play with my tractor. Spent so much money on that thing, and I've barely been able to really do anything with it. I've had that thing for, I believe it's 3 years now, and it's got 300 hours on it, which goes really fast. Goes really fast. Just 20 minutes here and there, warming up in the winter time. I mean, there was moments I let it run for an hour warming up in the middle time, if not middle time. there's been times that I've ran it for 2-3 hours during the winter time to warm up, because it has the oh, now I'm not going to be able to think of it. It has the what the heck they call it, hydrostatic transmission. So it's all hydraulic. So you start that thing up in 10-degree weather, and you got to give it plenty of time to warm up, because it's not like you can throw it in gear and start driving around. I mean, you're lucky if you can push the pedal, because the fluid is just so thick. There's not really much that you can do. So a lot of the hours that are on it is just sitting in the wintertime warming up, so that I can get out there and get everything plowed. So anyway, we're here now. I don't. Man, it's been a long time since I delivered here, and I honestly can't even remember what it was that I delivered. It's been quite a long time, so I'm gonna pull up here and go check into receiving and see where they want me to go. Right around this corner, and there's a gate. So yeah, but I see tire marks, so I'm gonna pull up here anyway. Alright, so this should be interesting to get turned around. Might be able to put it right here. And I'd really rather not jackknife this thing. Let's see what we can do. Might be able to turn it into a bit of a 3-point. Pull down into the dock here a little bit. Kick our ass over a little bit. Push right back into that snowbank. We can pull out. A little bit of tug of war. And just like that, we're good. So apparently they're putting product up here in the main parking lot, because they got a ton of it right here. Yeah, it's right there in the main part of the parking lot. There's 2 cars pulled up right in front of it. I guess I'll face it downhill. Oh. Yeah, I'll just face downhill, and then I can back up and go out. Oh, where are we? Watched Hulk Hogan this morning on YouTube doing a news interview, and I went, "Oh, brother!" Yeah, we'll put it right about here, and if he wants me to move, then I can make an adjustment. Biggest thing I do is I set the trailer brakes for two reasons. Main reason is to deflate the airbags, and it brings the trailer deck a little bit lower, so I don't have to. Well, I mean, it's not that much higher. Well, in some cases, it makes a huge difference on height, because if there's like a goalie, or like right here in front of me, I got a drainage. If I'm sitting over top of that drainage, the whole ground around it is going pitched down to it, and that'll make the center of the trailer a lot higher. So in a lot of cases, it just helps to bring things a little bit closer to me. And the other thing is the forklift guys. I don't have to worry about the airbags trying to maintain balance, because I let all the air out of them, so it's just sitting on the frame there, basically. It's at its lowest point at that when I do it like that. All right, so I'm gonna go get these straps off, and we can head down to the truck stop to go home. It is chilly out too. Oof. Oh, gotta put my music on.